Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and today's video I'm going to be talking about natural looking highlighters, something that is not too intense, not too glittery. They do have subtle shimmer particles, so I have some powder and some cream highlighters, liquid highlighters to talk to you guys about. So these are affordable products if I didn't already mention, and I don't use it just on video, and I'm not someone who recommends this just on video as well. Some of the comments I get, I'm not that person who would be like, you guys try this product out, it's amazing, and then in reality I'll be like, let me sneak in some other product. I don't do all that. Okay, let's go. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is the NY Bay Pro Strobe Cream. This one is in the shade Gold Sapphire. So this, okay, is the closest in terms of consistency, in terms of the way it looked on the skin, at least for me, to the MAC Strobe Cream. It could be a little bit more intense in the MAC Strobe Cream, but I feel like texture wise and the way it looks on the skin, I just felt like it was so similar. And even the shade Gold is so similar to the MAC Strobe Cream in Gold Light. It does have very finely milled shimmer particles just like the MAC Strobe Cream does, and it looks really beautiful on the skin. It's what I have on this side of my face as well. So this product, you can use it all over your face or just on the high points of your cheek, and you can use this without makeup as well. It looks subtle, it is natural looking, and it doesn't look too much on the skin. And even if you were to wear it on your bare skin, it doesn't look too intense. The next one we have is the one that I have on this side of my face. This is a comparatively newer product to my collection. This one is the Mass Highlighter. This is in the shade Champagne, and I love this one. It is shimmery. Like if you were to use it all over your face, I wouldn't recommend this at all. But just for the high points of your cheek, it is really nice. And especially if you have like a full face of makeup on, it blends in with your makeup really well. The shade is so good, and it looks like you have something on but not too intense as well, and a really affordable product. Both of these products do have subtle fragrance to it. Most affordable brands do add a little bit of fragrance to their products. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I really like this one. And then another really nice affordable product but looks high-end on the skin, and the finish is just amazing. This one is from Inside. This one is the Angelic Highlighter. This one is in the shade number 03. You must definitely check this one out if you are on a budget and looking for a really nice creamy highlighter that doesn't look too much on the skin but adds a little bit of oomph factor, like that wet glow. I really like this one. Again, something you can wear without makeup, but I prefer having a little bit of makeup on when I'm using all of these products, just for that blending purpose. Like I feel like the highlighter just blends into the makeup really well and gives you a beautiful glow. This is a product I have worn for so many different occasions, and it just looks amazing. It gives you that subtle yet wet looking glow. It just makes you appreciate this product a lot more, and when you like remember the price, you're like, oh, how are you so good? That's how amazing this particular product is. And if you are to wear this without makeup, expect to see a little bit of shimmer particles on your skin, maybe like if you're looking really close and up close. So these are highlighters. If they don't really have that shimmer, that reflex, then you can't really see anything, you know, but they are like comparatively, compared to all the products that I have in my collection, I feel like these are more subtle and natural looking. So that's what we have right here. And the next product we have is from Mass. This one is their Illuminati base, and this is in the shade number 01 Gold Bean. A lot of things were said, like, is it a dupe for MAC Strobe Cream? Is it not? I have clarified that in a video. I will link it right here. But I'm not a very big fan of using this all over my face because I feel like it has like a duochrome shift to it. It looks a little bit different on my skin. And so I really like to use this as a highlighter, and it looks nice. It's not too intense, it's not too subtle as well. It adds a very good glow onto your skin. So just keep in mind that, yeah, it does have like a little bit of gold shift as well as a little bit of pink shift to it. Apart from that, it is a good product. Ooh, it's leaking. Let me just show. I just have one face, so I can't demo everything. And even if I do demo, I don't think you can see. So yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. It has a little bit of, can you see? A little bit of pink to it as well. all over the face I feel like it clashes with my skin tone, but just to the high points of my cheek it's really nice, and the shimmer is really nice and finely milled. You can't really see it that intensely on your skin, and it's not a very intense highlighter, but it adds a really good glow. So next up I have something which I don't know what I think about this, how I feel about this one. This one is the Ilana Golden Hour Illuminating and Hydrating Strobe Cream. So the shift of this is somewhat like a little bit of a pale gold shade. So this is what I again topped off the other highlighter with on this side, and I feel like it's a little bit dry in terms of texture, not very intense. It does have shimmer particles peeking through, so not a strobe cream. I don't like to use this all over my face, and just on the high points of my cheek it's okay, but for the price I feel like you have so many different options that I mentioned right here, so maybe I would say skip on this one. So if you just wanted to know my opinion about this product, which is worth 890 rupees, here's my review about it. I would just say maybe skip on this. And the next one we have is this Bella Washed highlighter. This one is in the shade number 02 Honey Beige. So this is again really subtle. It's quite natural looking. I don't even have space. Like, it is quite natural looking. You have to build on it for it to show through, but that's a good thing. It might not be too intense, so it gives you a nice subtle glow. And I have tried this without makeup as well. I like it. It is something that you can see minute shimmer particles, but it's not intense, and it does have that very subtle glow onto your skin. And with makeup, it is very subtle. It's a lot more subtle than the Insight cream highlighter that I just showed you guys. So if you wanted something a little bit more subtle than that, you can try this out. But if you wanted a little bit more wet looking highlighter, then I would say stick to the Insight one. Both really affordable products, but I do still like this one over this. But this is also one of those subtle highlighters in my collection, so I didn't want to let it go from this video. Like, I didn't want to let it out. So just giving you guys my opinion. And next up, we're going to be talking about powder highlighters that are a little bit subtle. These have shimmer particles to it. I highly recommend you use this over some base product like a BB cream or a foundation, because on bare skin, I'm not a very big fan of powder highlighters. For that's the reason I mentioned these cream highlighters, which you can use, and they look nice and subtle. But these are subtle powder highlighters you can use for makeup. So not everyone likes very intense highlighters. So in that case, you can try this out. The first one we have is a Kiro Prism Perfect highlighter. So this has two shades right here. You can mix both of this. That is a really good shade, like a nice golden shade, or you can use it individually. And this is very soft. It is very subtle on the skin, and you can build on it, but it's not a very intense highlighter even if you try to build on it. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing for a lot of people. So yeah, see, that is like an intense swatch, but it's just like that on the skin, but it's not dry and powdery looking on the skin, so I really like that. And then my favorite Mars Wonder highlighter. This is also really soft looking on the skin. It doesn't really cling on to any texture, doesn't emphasize anything, doesn't really highlight anything. And the packaging is so good for such an affordable product. It's so smooth, and in the pan it could be deceiving. So when you use it on your skin, you would really like this a lot more. So on the skin, you could really like this. I don't know and don't have place to swatch this. Maybe try it here. So yeah, that's the gold, but when you pick it up with a brush, it's not as like stark looking, right? So it diffuses into your skin really well, and I really like this. So if you're looking for powder highlighters in general that don't look too stark and too much on your skin, you could try this out. I don't really like highlighters with very dry powdery texture to it, so that's the reason I am recommending this. And another underrated product, this one is a Makeup Revolution product. I don't know the name because there's a giant sticker on the name, and I will link this of course. And this is like a baked product, so you know how baked products work. They give you the most natural looking glow. They are a little bit subtle, they are not too intense on the skin, and this is really nice and smooth. So that's what I really like, and I really like the shade as well. Like, look at that, so good. When you blend it, it gives you that very nice glow. All of these powder highlighters, I really like to apply it with this kind of a brush. This one is the Wet n Wild Peach T75 brush. So you can see that, you know, the bristles are flaring like that, so it doesn't pick up too much product. It's not too dense, so it applies the product with a very light wash. So let me show you guys. I know I already have a lot of highlighter, but just a demo of this mask highlighter. Just a light wash. See, just a light dusting. This brush doesn't pick up a lot of product. I'm not sure if you can still find a brush like this, or I like to use something like the Real Technique setting brush, which I can't find right here, or something like this Cuffs and Lashes brush, which, you know, the bristles are actually flaring on top, so they're not too dense and don't pick up too much product. And then the last powder highlighter that I have is this one. This one is from the brand called Teen, and this I just picked it up in a whim, and I love this product. It's baked, it's smooth, it's finely milled. So if you wanted a substitute for the Makeup Revolution one that I previously recommended, or even the Swiss Beauty Fusion highlighter, you could try this out. This is super soft and nice on the skin. So showing you guys a demo, of course, on this side where I have a little bit of space. Look. So yeah, you can see this looks really nice. This is comparatively on the drier side, like the powder itself. So I wouldn't recommend this for people with a lot of bumps on their skin, because it will emphasize it a lot more. But it's super, super subtle, and I like how it looks. I have bumps all over my face as well. It's quite normal, but just in case you were very specific about products that you want to use on your skin, stay away from this. But I like it. I use it quite often as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These were all the more like natural, more subtle highlighters in my collection, and let me know what are your favorite highlighters in the comment section down below. I have done a part 1 for this video. I will link it right here, which I should have mentioned in the beginning of the video, but if I have missed out some highlighters in this and you're like, okay, why didn't you mention that? It's because it's already there in my part 1. Link it right here for you to check out. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know your favorite natural subtle looking highlighters. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.